So hi, welcome to the 93rd episode of Monthly Calendar. So, as you know, it's the month of April, and so I decided to do a theme this month, and it's for my second favorite TV show, and it is Lego Ninjago. Okay, sorry, I'm really sorry, I was like busy this month, and and it was nearing the end of the month, and I just got on spring break and I want to relax, so I basically just threw it together. I'm sorry, yeah, I know it's a bit of a disappointment, but at least I got the picture that it previewed for on last month's theme, which is sort of a tradition, and yeah, I added ingredients here. So yeah, the theme, yeah, well, okay, last month's theme. Great, I forgot to put last month's theme. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, this isn't going as well as I hoped. So let's see. So the first of the month is April Fool's! Okay, so yeah, it's April Fool's, and this is the real Lego Ninjago calendar. The other one was just a prank. Yes, I did it on page 2. Yeah, so this is the real Lego Ninjago calendar. And don't worry, if you like this one more, you can still copy and paste the picture, but this is the real April 2017 calendar. And I think it's actually nice, I think. So yeah, Lego Ninjago, is a show that we started watching a while back. I don't remember when, but yeah, they were coming out with Lego shows, and I was like, whatever, might as well watch it. And so me and my mom and my brother, I think, watched it. I think my mom. And yeah, I was just like, it was just, yeah, whatever. It was, yeah, the first 2 episodes of Lego Ninjago, I would have liked to have done more, but it doesn't seem right just to leave the, just to have, combine this with season 1, so I had to start with this one. But the thing was, this season is okay. I mean, the 2 pilot episodes, I think it could have been a season of its own, but, it's just starting Lego Ninjago, and Lego Ninjago is basically an ad for toys, I guess, back when it started. But then after a while, you can really get the sense that, by season 1, they start to feel like they're going off on their own direction, and it seems more like the toys are made for the movie. I mean, the TV show, rather than the TV show made for the toys. But, the first pilot episodes, you don't get that impression. It's more rushed and everything. I don't know. Yeah, the episodes are rushed, sort of. They try to combine a lot into just 2 episodes. So yeah. But I felt that it would be good to do it on its own. So yeah, I wanted to do the first 2 episodes their own calendar, because they're released separately. So here it is, Lego Ninjago, and it has a different color scheme than season 1 would have. So yeah, I actually wanted to do this calendar back in November 2015, but I decided to do Sonic the Hedgehog instead, and I just never got back to this. And with Avatar The Last Airbender, which I also forgot to put book 2, I just put Avatar The Last Airbender. I was already started on that, and, I really felt like, since I had, I was taking a while for Avatar, and, I didn't want to start another TV show that was sort of a to-be-continued kind of thing before it basically needed to, I didn't want to have 2 of them going at once unless I was sure that I was ready for it. And, after doing Avatar The Last Airbender Book 2, I was like, now that I've continued that after 2 years, I finally felt comfortable enough to just start Ninjago. So, yeah. there's actually a different element table for Ninjago, and in Avatar it's water, earth, fire, air. And here it's ice, earth, fire, lightning. I don't know, something like that. Different elements. So yeah, Lego Ninjago is sort of interesting, but you gotta get past the first 2 pilot episodes. Those are just okay, and then when you watch the actual seasons, that's when it gets really, really good. So the design was, I basically used the same template, that I had used really, really long ago on Spider-Man. But you know, in Spider-Man 2 and 3, which I didn't bring up. But the thing was, I wanted it to feel different, so, as you can see here, they have this box, and then, you know, this box and this box. Well, what I decided to do was I actually decided to shift this box into the middle. Hey, it's blue even. And then these boxes at the corner, I decided to copy it and put it on the other side. And, you know, I decided to make them sort of representing the color of the ninja. Yeah, red was the main color because that's obviously the main ninja in this. Kai is the main ninja, so it's like, might as well have that. But I decided to do blue for J, and black for cool, and sort of a white-ish, it's more silver, but white, because white, just plain white's boring, so whitish gray for Zane. So yeah, since I'm up here, I might as well talk about the text font. Yes, I know, it's very terrible that, you know, I am sort of low on Asian text fonts, and so yeah, my computer doesn't have that many Asian text fonts, so I just used the one that I used for Kung Fu Panda. I did not use the one I used for Avatar, which Kung Fu Panda used both Avatar, and the one that I later used for Avatar, and the one I later used for Ninjago. And I decided to make it super duper awesome. I was thinking about, you know, just adding this Lego symbol just to show, like, make it look like a box of a Lego set. Yes, this is about the TV show, and not the Lego sets, but I thought it would be fun. But as I was trying to situate it, I found out that it really just worked right there, right here in the center, or right before April 2017, and it sort of made it feel like it's Lego April 2017. So this month is not April 2017, it's Lego April 2017. So, just remember that. When people ask what month it is, say Lego April 2017, or, Yongatsu, or Lego Yongatsu, I don't know, just whatever. And I don't know the 2017 part, how you, well, probably in Japanese, I don't know if they have the same year numbers, probably do. But yeah, Lego Ninjago takes place in Japan, and it's about, what happens is, Kai needs to save his sister who is taken from Lord Garmadon. Sorry, in the Skeleton Army. Just had chow mein. There's something in my throat, I think. A spice or something. Oh, let me get a drink of water. So yeah, Kai's sister is taken, and so he becomes a ninja to try to save his sister, and he has the elemental power of fire. There is a lot more you can learn about it, but yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Here's my sociology page. So I forgot to bring this one up, but I was sort of, maybe I shouldn't bring it up. I was sort of afraid this would look a lot like my Kung Fu Panda calendar. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want people comparing it on this video. If you want, you can, like, look for it in my upload list. But yeah, I was afraid it would look too much like the Kung Fu Panda calendar with just, you know, this red background and you know how there would be orange hair. I decided to transfer it to yellow also, but yeah, this is Japanese text. That basically says, Sangatsu, need you Kuni, or yeah, Kuni, or whatever. It's basically, in other words, March 29th. Because you know how I do that hair. I didn't do that hair on page 2, which is my April Fool's calendar. But yeah, I was like, this is gonna look too much like Kung Fu Panda. So I decided to do a little bit extra. If you go to Page or Fill Effects, you'll see I started out with a red, which I also have red line colors between the boxes. And then I went from a dark orange to a lighter orange, and then it goes over to yellow. And then right at the center, it turns white. I sort of felt that sort of... Yeah, I know, I went to lengths to make it look like it wasn't Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, I know I shouldn't compare even that way, but it looks really cool. Sort of like it's getting brighter as it gets to the center. And so, yeah, that might work out. Towards the center, it gets brighter and hotter, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because red is actually a colder color. The blue is actually a warmer color, scientifically. But you probably couldn't tell that much. Because, you know, blue's always portrayed as cold. So, yeah, that's sort of surprising. I was surprised when I learned that in astronomy. So, yeah. Here we have... Let's go to the pictures. You know, Kai is talking to his sister, and Sensei is arriving. In Japanese, it would actually be Wu Sensei, not Sensei Wu. But yeah, Kai's talking to his sister about making weapons. He has a curled weapon hair. So yeah, this is before all of it starts. Here we have Kai when he becomes training under Sensei. He ends up like, you know, getting ready to train, and he just enters and, you know, Sensei throws the training course in his face, I guess. Even though he, whatever, he was looking for it, he was like, how is he gonna train there? Here is another interesting picture. Here is the moment you realize that, that they get their, like, you know, Kai ends up united, or meeting, Jay, Vane, and Cool. And the cool thing is, Sensei gives them a bunch of ninja outfits. And new ninja outfits, which give them nice colors. So yeah. Here is the picture of when Kai and Nia start fighting the warriors before Nia's taken. So yeah, they're fighting the skeleton army, which is led by Lord Garmadon. I'm sorry I did not get his picture in any of these. Yeah. Oh, I could have cropped this picture because there's a tiny bit of black at the very bottom. But yeah, you know, Kai and Nia are fighting the skeleton army. She's fighting with a stick, a very efficient weapon, I think. But yeah, somehow it survives. And then here is, when Jay is the first one to learn Spinjitzu. He learned Spinjitzu, and yeah. So he's the first of the 4 ninja guys to learn Spinjitzu, and yeah. And then we have, this interesting thing. This is a picture I was talking about from last month's theme, which is tradition. Well, that I put when I said next month's theme, which is now this month. As you can see, there's that. So yeah, and it zoomed out because both pages are somehow zoomed in at the same exact place. But yeah, this is a picture I was talking about. So yeah, this was a picture. I was actually gonna put it on. I actually had it cropped because, you know, last month's theme on this one was Iron Man 2. That's how I remembered that I was gonna do it for November, but then decided to do Sonic. And so it was gonna do Iron Man 2, and yeah, but then I decided to do Sonic the Hedgehog instead, so this cropped picture I had didn't show. I wasn't gonna do the cropped picture, I was gonna do the full picture probably. But yeah, if I did it back then, I wonder how different it would look. And yes, I know we're not even halfway across, but it's like, I decided there was more happening in episode 2, so I decided episode 2 I'll just have pictures, most of the pictures, which is like, yeah, here. Well, actually, there's five episode 1 pictures, and there's 6 episode 2 pictures. Yeah, that's about fair. So here is them all flying their dragons. They even get their new dragon suits, which just suddenly appear out of nowhere. But it's actually cool. Like, they thought that through. Like, they're not just gonna ride dragons, they're gonna ride dragons and get a new outfit from nowhere, I guess. Those are really well thought through, but, you know, they still got cool outfits. And this is a nice picture of all 4 dragons flying with all 4 ninja. So yeah, they're about to go to the Underworld. Here is when Kai meets Nia, or something like that. He's in a lava temple. That's pretty crazy. Or a fire temple. And then here is Sensei fighting, Samukai or something, is what they called it in the show, I think. Yeah. Lord Garmadon's watching them fight, and so are the other ninja. And so, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, I should go to those real quick, shouldn't I? So what I want to show that I almost forgot about is these. These are simple, like, things that I decided to add to the top of all the states. I mean, you know, it's like Lego, so I was like, why not make it look like Lego bricks some places? And so here I decided I was going to do a Lego brick thing. And so these, you know, the TV show doesn't have many Legos in it, but it's like, yeah, other than the characters, pretty much nothing's Lego that much often. I don't know about all the time, but sometimes not much is Lego except for the characters, so yeah. You have to wait till the sets to get the Legos. But yeah, I decided to add these interesting blocks. I'm not saving that, but you can, like, create a curve to them. But, you know, I left it the way it was when I got it. So yeah, you get to check them. You get to look right here. So those are Legos. Yeah, or something to look like Lego. Okay, so here is when they're totally outnumbered in the Underworld, getting ready to fight an army. They turn into the Tornado of Creation, but that wasn't very photogenic, or as photogenic as this, so I decided to leave this. So yeah, and then here is when Jay ends up taking the weapon from the lightning dragon. Yeah, each dragon represents one of them, I think. And here is the final picture. And this is when they're all happy and they got their golden weapons. And yeah. You know, getting ready for season 1. So yeah, I hope this doesn't go over the length of the actual show itself, because that would be humiliating for, you know, a calendar of 2 TV episode pilots to be longer than the actual TV show pilots. But yeah, that hair is about, you know, the same text font. I had to do black text font even though white is fancier, because, you know, it's up against a lighter background, so yeah. Here we have, really, I'm gonna do this. Now you have the link to last month's theme, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Earth. So yeah. Yep. So here you have Sangatsu Need You I don't know. Is it? I have to look that up. I haven't done numbers in a while in Japanese. But here are dates. Here are the dates of last month. In last month, whatever. Yeah, I typed them in, the actual letters, in English, the Romaji, as they call them. So I should know. Sangatsu, Sanju, the 30th of the month, and yeah, here is, well, this is the day after, this is tomorrow, so yeah, but I might finish editing the video tomorrow, so this might come out on April Fool's, which, actually, this is an April Fool's calendar. This is not really the calendar. This is the real calendar. This is a real April calendar. This is just an April Fool's calendar. April Fool's. Okay, yeah. So yeah, had to do that. But, you know, this is the April Fool's calendar. So this one is a real calendar because it's more interesting. The other one, if you want, you can, like, do whatever you want, like, get your own screenshot of it or something. Here on the 4th, Star Wars Rogue One on DVD. So, Rogue One is a spin-off of Star Wars. They call it Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I just call it Star Wars or Rogue One. So, yeah. Because I like that name better. But yeah. It's not an episode, so it's just, you know, so you don't have to worry about putting episode numbers. Here is a Smurf 3, The Lost Village. It's not really called the Smurf. Oh, no. Smurfs. I misspelled Smurfs. I only put Smurf. The Smurf 3. It's the Smurfs 3, I think. The Lost Village. So, yeah. Oh. That wasn't even a space. Yes, I can edit this part of the calendar because, you know. Oh, but... Oh, this is gonna go away. Yeah, but yeah. You know, it's not really the third one, but it's not, I don't know if it's a remake or if it's just a retelling, or I'm just calling it the third Smurfs movie, because it sort of is. And then on the 9th is Palm Sunday. Okay, you know Palm Sunday, like that's where you throw palm branches at people. No, you do not do that. That's very rude. So don't do that on Palm Sunday, but you know, you wave palm branches around over Jesus' head as he enters Jerusalem. But then he left Jerusalem still to sleep in the mountains and then came back the next day, I guess. But yeah, then it's bye-bye spring break on the Passover. You know, I think Easter should be right next to the Passover because, yeah, I mean, it is sort of, because, you know, Jesus ate Passover with his disciples, right? Did he? Or it was Passover, it was a Passover time when Jesus was destroyed, so yeah, I think they should organize Easter around Passover instead of spring. But you know, that's just my opinion. And then here's Monster Trucks and Hidden Figures on DVD. I believe that Monster Trucks is a movie about something, and this one was nominated for an Academy Award. I think it's about people who built rockets. So yeah. And then here we have, Good Friday, and a movie called Spark in theaters. I was debating whether to put this movie on. It's about a monkey or something. Yeah, it's by the creators of another movie coming out this year, and it's a sequel to a movie. And I'll mention that when it comes to it, but yeah. Oh, never mind. It's by the creators of The Nut Job, I think, about the squirrel and the park. Yeah. But it wasn't released theatrically right away. It took a while. Because it had to go through a film festival or something a year ago. But yeah, it seems like Ratchet and Clank. And here is Easter. Oh, no. I better forget to not do that. I think here's Easter egg hunt. But then again, when I put this backwards, because when I delete it, I don't know. But here's Easter, which is Christ is Risen Day. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling over death by death. Come awake, come awake. Come and rise up from the grave. Yeah! Something like that. And then here we got a bunch of other stuff happening, which is nothing, but, you know, something probably will happen. And I have school, and more school, and lots of school, so yeah. La La Land on DVD. There's a movie called La La Land. It's rated PG-13 because they could have probably helped it. But yeah, it was rated PG-13 for reasons that they could have just decided to un-PG-13 it for. But yeah. La La Land's on DVD. It was nominated for an Academy Award, but it didn't win. It lost to an R-rated film, and since I don't watch R-rated films or put them on my calendars, I don't know. You probably won't be seeing that anytime soon on my calendars. But yeah, here we have other stuff, and I feel like this has been an extremely short video. I mean, that could be, I could be wrong. But you know, yeah, I might as well say next month's theme. You will see very soon that next month's theme is Delete Object, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Okay, so yeah, now that I'm done with my calendar video, I gotta edit this so it says Smurf 3 again. Yeah. That's weird. Smurf 3, and then here, you know, Easter egg hunt. But yeah, that was my my Lego April 2017 calendar, and I hopefully don't forget to put that on the video. But yeah, that was my Lego April 2017 calendar, Lego Ninjago. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 next month. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go play Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 after I make some food. Okay, bye!